third baseman. Matt is currently 2-0 with a .89 ERA with the Hornets batting just 130 against him. He will be attending UMass Dartmouth to continue his baseball and majoring in criminal justice. Matt Lewis. Next up is Nate Diaz. His mom, siblings, aunts, and uncles, and girlfriend tomorrow. Gabe was a 3-year varsity player as a pitcher outfielder. Gabe plans to major in business and real estate. Gabe Diaz. Next up, Chris Marks. Parents Mike and Joanne. 4-year baseball, football player. He is a St. Mary's Honor Scholar, member of the National Honor Society with a 4.4 GPA. Two-time CCL All-Star Football, 2022 Super Bowl champ, 2023 Lineman of the Year, 2023 Item All-Star, and the Shriners and Hannah's All-Star selection. He will be attending St. Anselm's on academic sports scholarship to play football and major in business. Chris Fox. Last, but certainly not least, Isaiah Weston, father Jen, dad, and 2 sisters. He was a 4-year varsity player, member of the 2021 state title team. He is a Gary Scholar at St. Mary's. He will major in business administration and play baseball at Worcester State College. Isaiah Weston. Congratulations to the 4 seniors. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Play ball.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fraser Field for Catholic Central League Baseball. St. Mary's taking on Cardinal Spellman. It's senior night here. They had a little festivity before. St. Mary's only has 4. Gabe Diaz, who was the starting right fielder. Matt Lewis, who's on the mound pitching. Isaiah Weston is behind the plate. And Chris Marks is at first base. So all 4 seniors are in the starting lineup for St. Mary's. St. Mary's 13-2. They won their first 11. Then they lost 2 in a row. A tough 1-0 loss to Bishop Stang. And they came back and they've won their last 2 in a row to go 13-2. Spellman. St. Mary's is a very young team with only 4 seniors, but Spellman is even younger, I think, with a lot more freshmen. They're 3-11. And it's a long trip for them to get here. They have to come from Western Mass. Talking to the coach, it took them almost 3 hours to get here. So if they're done here at 9:30, 10 o'clock, they'll get home around midnight. Michael Boudiat, the center fielder, will lead it off, hitting from the left side. Bob Kelly is the head guy for Spellman. Derek Dana for the Spartans. In for a strike. High for a ball. St. Mary's looking to get a split full in here at Fraser Field. English nipped by Malden. They almost came from behind. They were down 8-3. They scored 3 in the bottom of the 7th. They had a tying run at home plate and couldn't bring it home. Broke a 3-game winning streak. They were looking to get to 500. Chop to third. They got to hurry. They throw it away. It's going to be an infield hit. Just a little love tap to third base. Payon tried to hurry the throw, threw it away. Runner still at first, so the infield hit He got an extra step, being left-handed, getting to first base. Missing inside for a ball. Payon would have had to really get that in a hurry to first base to get Boudet out. Swing and a miss. This is Ben Catton. The shortstop. Tries the button, fouls it off. The runner was off and running. Might have stole second base. But he's got to go back to first. 1-2 the count. So they had a nice ceremony with Diaz and Lewis and Weston and Marks and their families as Hatton takes call third strike.
First baseman number 17, Alex Anfarada.
Alec Conferada. In for a strike. This is the oldest team I think that St. Mary's has put on the field because they got all four seniors starting. They guessed right and they picked them off. Lewis winds up making the putout. That play goes 1-3 to 6-1. So he was going, and they guessed right. They threw it over, and they nailed him. So 2 outs and nobody on. Swung through that curveball. And it's 0-2. Down and in for a ball. Call, third strike. What a nice pitch on the corner. So he gave up the infield hit, but then he picked off the runner, so he only faces 3, 2 big strikeouts. Pretty good start on senior night for senior Matt Lewis. For St. Mary's, it'll be Michael DeMano, the shortstop, leading off. Batting second and playing second, Jaden Driscoll. The third baseman, Jared Payon, will hit number 3. In the cleanup spot is Jacob Peterson, the DH, hitting for the right fielder. Devin Duvall. Hitting for the center fielder, I'm pretty sure. Duvall is the center fielder that he's hitting for. Batting fifth, playing left field, Josh Doney. Catching, Isaiah Weston. He's back behind the plate. He was a catcher for a while. They moved him to the outfield on senior night. He's one of the seniors behind the plate. Chris Marks, a senior at first base, batting seventh. Batting eighth, another senior, the pitcher, Matt Lewis. And the last of the 4 seniors, batting ninth and playing right field, Gabe Diaz. Derek Dana, the coach, along with his able assistant, Timmy Fowler, they've been together for a long time. They were Timmy pitcher, Derek catcher at St. Mary's, winning a couple of state championships. They've been coaching together forever. and they've won, I think, 3 state championships.
In the bottom of the first, the shortstop.
And with this very young team, they are ranked number 3 right now in Division 3. And the St. Mary's girls team is ranked number 1. Michael Domeno, he's an old sophomore now. He had a great year. As a freshman, he's having a very good year too, as a sophomore. Missing for a ball. The lights have been on at both places. They had them on for the English game earlier. They're on over at Manning for lacrosse. High for a ball. Brady Flaherty on the mound. Throwing to John Petruzzo, doing the catching. And on 4 pitches, Domeno draws a walk. Not a huge crowd here on Wednesday night. We lucked out. There was showers during the day. Domeno takes off in with a stolen base. Caden Driscoll, the second baseman, had a very good hockey season as a defenseman. Hit in the air to left field. Drifting back, making a catch. Domeno fakes like he's going to go. Driscoll hit it well, but he got under it and lifted it high enough for the left fielder to make the play. Jared Payon, the third baseman, will be the hitter.
Third baseman number 13, Jared Payon.
Line drive right at the center fielder. Almost didn't have to move. Two away. Jake Peterson, the DH, hitting for Devin Duval, the center fielder. Missing inside for a ball. It's a comfortable night here at Fraser, better than the weather we've had. We were up around 70s today, probably in the 60s now. Runner takes off, Domeno easily steals third. So walk and Stroop, 2 stolen bases. Give the Spartans a runner at third. In for a strike. Take it all the way with the count 3-0. Josh Tony, the left fielder, is on deck. And that's ball 4. Second walk in the inning extends the first inning. Tony having an outstanding season on the mound. I think he's been involved in probably more than half the wins. I think he's got 5 wins. I think he's got 2 or 3 saves. Threw it down. They almost got Domino with Peterson stealing second. Popped up. Good effort by the third baseman, Cunningham. He had to worry about running into the fence. 0-2 the count. Tony will get a life. Chop foul past first base, right to the first base coach. Nice play. Hit the second base right through the wickets. 2 runs are going to score. Looked like an easy out, and it went right through the wickets. And St. Mary's will accept the gift. Domino and Peterson scoot home. And St. Mary's has grabbed a 2-0 lead. Isaiah Weston hits a shot. That's going to be over the right fielder's head. All the way back to the fence. Weston is going to be in with a triple easily. So the error opened up the floodgates. On senior night, Weston rips a triple.
First baseman number 33, Chris Marks.
Chris Marks, first baseman, senior on senior night. Pops it back. The backstop blocks the fans. It doesn't block the press box. There used to be a covering over, and it would go up, hit that, and roll back to home plate. Now, if it goes back there, it just comes, it's capable of coming right back here in the press box because it's wide open spaces. Up and in for a ball. Marks is the 7th hitter in the inning. 2 runs in, a runner at third. Popped up. Long run. Third baseman with a nice play over the shoulder. Long run by Cunningham. Gets to it. So St. Mary's gets off and running in the first inning. Thanks to a huge error that would have got Spellman out of the inning. Instead, it knocked in 2. And Weston, one of the seniors, drills a triple. And that's where we are. 3-0 St. Mary's over Spellman after 1. John Petruzzo, the catcher, will lead off the second inning for Spellman. Pitching for a ball. And the right fielder was a sophomore. Matt Lewis starting his second inning. Misses down and in for a ball. That one's in for a strike. Taking all the way as you would expect. And that's ball 4. So in the first and second inning, Spellman gets the leadoff hitter on.
Third baseman number
First hitter was an infield hit, and he got picked off. Jason Cunningham, the third baseman, made that nice running catch behind third base in foul territory to end the bottom of the first inning. And that was with a runner on base. In for a strike. Waved at that pitch. Actually stepped back away from home plate and swung and missed. They almost picked the runner off at first. Good throw by Watson. Sweeping tag by Marks. And they pick him off again. Domeno made the tag. So back-to-back innings. The first hitter gets on, and they pick them both off. Lewis didn't get involved in this one. First one, 1-3-6-1. Lewis getting the put off. This one goes 1-3-6. Domeno made the tag. Hit to short. Domeno flew perfect over there. Two up, two down. Brady Flaherty, the pitcher, will be the hitter. Hit the second base. Driscoll will take care of that one. So Lewis has given up an infield hit and a walk in 2 innings, and he's only faced 6 hitters as he's picked off both base runners. For St. Mary's, it'll be the bottom 2, 8, 9, and 1, as we start the second inning. Second of 2 lacrosse games over at Manny. This could be St. Mary's girls over there playing now. Brady Flaherty will start his second inning of work. He got himself in a hole walking 2. He would have got out of it, but a ground ball went right through the wickets. The error allowed 2 runs to score. Domeno had walked and stole second and third. Peterson walked, he stole second. The error allowed both of them to score. And then Weston tripled in the third run. Car packed out in left center field with their lights on. I don't think the car out in the outfield heard the person yelling from the Spellman dugout. Matt Lewis on senior night getting the start on the mound. He'll bat first. I don't think the car lights out in left center field affect as much as they do when they're on in right center. Hit in the air a long way. That over the center fielder's head, all the way back to the fence. Lewis on senior night gets a double. Weston had a triple for an RBI. I think it's going to be Nate Lee running for him. He gets a hand as he gets to the dugout. Gabe Diaz, another senior. In for a strike. Down the way. Nice stop by the catcher, Petruzzo. Hit in the air. Center fielder drifting back, coming on. Bodiet makes the play. One away. Michael Domeno threw a walk on 4 pitches, stole 2 bases, and scored on an error. Scored the first of the 3.
Shortstop number 27, Michael Domeno.
Hit in the air to right center field. Not very deep. Bodiet makes his second play in 2 hitters. 2 away. Jaden Driscoll flying to left field is 1 trip. In for a strike. Oh, 1 the count. Swing and a miss. Very quickly, it's 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch, up and coming. Solid shot, but he got out front and pulled it foul. So the count stays 0-2. Off-speed pitch, drops right dead center. What a pitch by Flaherty. Catches Driscoll looking for the 3rd out. So the leadoff double doesn't hurt. St. Mary's is out in the 2nd after 2. Spartans of St. Mary's lead Spellman 3-0. Bottom 3 in the order for Spellman as we start the 3rd inning. Jeremy Shapansky is the right fielder. In for a strike. Hit foul back quickly 0-2. Perfect pitch on the corner. What a pitch by Lewis. Third strikeout for Lewis, and the first time Spellman didn't get the leadoff hitter on base. Caleb Foster, the left fielder, will be the hitter. He tried to hold up and couldn't. It bounced and went actually almost to the St. Mary's dugout, but he swung at it. So Lewis got a little help on that pitch. Good curveball on the inside corner. He backed off, and it was in for a strike. High and tight for a ball. St. Mary's outfield playing very shallow. Left field is almost playing softball distance, as is the center fielder. Curveball. He started to walk to the dugout. He thought that was strike three. He took a step and a half toward the dugout. The umpire said that's a ball. He thought he struck out. He did strike out now with the fastball. So Lewis gets him in bunches. He struck out 2 in the first. Now he struck out 2 in the third. Kevin Sanchez, the second baseman, is the hitter. Down and away for a ball. In for a strike. Chased that pitch, it broke away. Good curveball by Lewis. Hit foul to the screen. Count stays 1-2. Call third strike. He strikes out the side. All three looking. Not a bad start on senior night for senior Matt Lewis on the mound. 5 strikeouts in 3 innings. He's given up a hit and a walk, and he picked both of those up at first base. He's only faced 9 hitters in 3 innings. St. Mary's leading at 3-0. It'll be the middle of the order. 3, 4, and 5. Jared Payon, Jacob Peterson, Josh Stoney to face Brady Flaherty, who deserves a better fate. It should be 0-0. With 2 outs, second and third, a ground ball at second base went right through the wickets into the outfield and scored 2 runs, followed by a triple by Isaiah Weston. And that's where the 3 runs came from. If the play at second is made, we're looking at a scoreless game right now. Jared Payon lined it right at the center field. They didn't have to move. Third baseman leads off. Wide for a ball. Hit back foul. Solid shot to left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Third straight inning. St. Mary's has the leadoff hitter on.
The designated hitter, number 25, Jake Peterson.
Jake Peterson drew a walk and scored. He's the DH hitting for the center fielder, Duvall. He scored when that ground ball went, the error on the ground ball to the infield. Solid shot for a base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Spartans. Josh Stoney was his ground ball that went right through the wickets at second base. And 2 runs scored on the play.
Left field, number 4, Josh Stoney.
He came around to score on Weston's triple. So he's 0 for 1, but he scored a run. High for a ball. Down and in for a ball. Isaiah Weston, who got that triple, is on deck. Up and away, 3-0. Donnie will take a long look at this one. In for a strike. Yeah, that's ball 4. So 2 hits and a walk have loaded the bases for the Spartans with nobody out. Already leading 3-0. Weston already had a pretty good senior night already. Tripling in a run. Up and in for a ball. Hit to center field. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the play. Second and third will tag up. Weston gets another RBI. So first and third for the moment. Chris Marks popped to the third baseman. Cunningham, the third baseman, make a very nice play going over the shoulder, running out to the outfield, picking that in foul territory. Swing and a miss. So it's now 4-0 St. Mary's. First and third and 1 out. Now it's second and third. They throw the ball down, but they weren't going anywhere. Shortstop cut it off. So second and third with 1 out. Hangs inside for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss.
The pitcher, number 11, Matt Lewis.
Matt Lewis, the pitcher, doubled, leading off the second. The pinch runner running for him was stranded at second. Lewis at third, Doney at second. 2 outs now with a run in. Solid shot, just went foul. Out in front just enough to pull it foul. He hit that a ton. Inside for a ball. Three of the 4 seniors in the lineup are 7, 8, and 9 in the batting order. Swing and a miss. That lacrosse game over at Manning is over, so won't be long before the lights will be going off over there. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So after the sacrifice fly scores a run, Vladdy strikes out the next 2 hitters, leaves runners at first and third, but St. Mary's gets another run, and it's now 4-0 St. Mary's over Spellman at the end of 3. Michael Booty at the center fielder will lead off. He got an infield hit and was quickly picked off at first base. Little tap of the third. He beat it. They actually threw the ball away at first, but he beat it. Wasn't able to go. It didn't go that far past the first baseman. And then he picked him off. Same as they did in the second inning when Lewis walked the first batter and picked him off. Line shot into right field for a base hit. Oh, Boutier's it's got his second hit. Ben Catton, shortstop, was called out on strikes. So can he pick off another runner? I would think they're not going to get too far off the base. High and tight for a ball. Swing and a miss in on the hands. He swung right through it. They're trying to pick him off. They threw it over. Safe at second, close play, good throw by Weston. So the stolen base gives Spellman a runner in scoring position for the first time. Curveball breaks down and away. Evens the count at 2. Boudiette diving back at second base. There was nobody there to take the throw. He could have walked back, but he wanted to make sure after they picked him off the first time. Swing and a miss. Last 4 outs have been strikeouts. Alex Conferrada, first baseman, was called out on strikes. Missed the inside corner for ball 1. Hit to right field, over by the line. It's going to drop for a base hit. Spellman's going to get on the board. So that stolen base got him in scoring position, and Conferrada brought him in. John Petruzzo, the catcher, walked, and he was picked off. So Lewis had given up 1 hit coming into this inning. He's now given up 2. That one's hit foul. Good curveball for a strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Curveball hangs high. That count evens at 2. Swing and a miss. So the last 5 outs have been strikeouts. Jason Cunningham grounded out short to first. Swing and a miss. Lewis just running back and saying, I'm going to throw as high as I can. Let's see if you can hit it. Almost threw that away. 0-1 the count. Waved at that pitch way out in front of that curveball. Way down the way. Nice job by Weston to go get that one. Weston was catching, and then along came Kyle Doney, and they were able to move Weston in the outfield. He's a terrific all-around player. Nice stop right there. It's nice when you can take your catcher out and put him in the outfield. You got another very good catcher stepping in, so you can help in 2 positions. Just get a piece of that curveball. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A run in for Spellman here in the top of the 4th. Hit to right field. Foul ball. Just sliced foul. Looked like Cunningham was going to find a spot. Little inside out swing going the other way. And the count stays even at 2. Nice stop again by Weston. So Conferada at first will be off and running with the pitch as we got a full count. Hit foul past the Spellman dugout. We'll do it again at 3-2. Hit the second. Driscoll will make the play. That's the first time in the last 6 outs that hasn't been a strikeout.
After 3.5, 4-1 St. Mary's. We are at halftime at the Fleet Center. Boston Celtics 58, Cleveland 52.
So Spellman got bunched 2 of their 3 hits in that inning. Got a big RBI hit by Conferada, and they cut into that 4-1 lead, 4-0 lead, as they get a run on 2 hits. Lewis picked up his 6th and 7th strikeout. He didn't get one in the second inning. He struck out the side in the 3rd to make up for it. And he got 2 more in the 4th, so he's got 7 strikeouts to go along with a walk and 3 hits. Nine, 1, and 2 for St. Mary's as we start the bottom of the 4th.
Leading off for St. Mary's, the bottom of the 4th, right field number 2, Danny Diaz.
Gabe Diaz flied out to center field this one trip, one of the 4 seniors on senior night here at Frazier. Way up and in for a ball. Down and away for a ball. In for a strike. Top of the order, Michael Domeno, the shortstop on deck. Hit in a right center field for a base hit. Oh, another senior getting it done. This is Braden Crawford. Braden Crawford hitting for Domeno. Takes the pitch for a strike. Squared the bunt. Cunningham, the third baseman, inching in. Hit foul back. Quickly, it's 2 strikes. Thought about it, held up as it broke down in the turf. So Derek Dana going to his bench. On deck is Nate Cotone to hit for Jaden Driscoll. High and tight for a ball. Evens the count at 2. The runner takes off. Ball's hit foul. Diaz had second base stolen. But Crawford has to guard the plate. Crawford's one of those young sophomores. Hit in the air. Center fielder drifting over. And Boudiette makes another play. Four putouts for Boudiette in center field. Nate Cotone, another sophomore. Got a bunch of young kids. In for a strike. So teams having trouble with St. Mary's this year. What are they going to do with them next year with everybody coming back? Especially all the pitching they have coming back. Taking off. Diaz steals second base. Nice, comfortable night here. It's not warm, it's not cold, but it's comfortable. One of the few that we've had so far this baseball season. Hit sharply on the ground. Safe at first to throw the error. Pulled the first baseman off the bag. So the error allows Cotone to reach. Nate Lee will pinch hit for Payon. High and tight for ball. Another sophomore. Up and in for a ball. Hit foul to the backstop. On deck is Jake Peterson. If I sound like a broken record, he's a sophomore too. In for a strike. Hits it foul past third base. Down the bullpen area. Hit foul back. Nate Lee hanging around. They just took off. Steal second and third. They were 3/4 away at third base before Flaherty even threw the ball. So second and third now. And that's ball 4. So the bases are loaded for Peterson, who has walked and scored and singled.
Designated hitter number 25, Jake Peterson.
Three on, one out. He gets hit by the pitch. That's an easy way to get an RBI. So they get the run back that Spellman got. They got their 4-run cushion back. Looking for more. Josh Stoney reached on an error and scored. Walked. So he's 0 for 1 with a run scored. Missing inside for a ball. This is not Josh Stoney. This is Rowan Merriman. He's a freshman. Had a very good basketball season for St. Mary's. Swing and a miss. So Derek Danner going deep to his bench in his 4th inning with all kinds of. This is the 4th pinch hitter. In for a strike. Merriman is a freshman. All these young kids. Hit in the air to left field. That's going to bring in a run.
The catcher number 22, Isaiah Weston.
Payon moved over to third, so it's first and third with 2 outs. Weston has tripled in a run and sacrificed fly in a run. Way wide for a ball. The runner takes off. Line drive in the center field. Base hit. Off and running. Peterson goes to third. Weston having a big senior night. Gets his third RBI. So St. Mary says, we'll see your one run, Cardinal Spellman, and we'll raise you 3. Chris Marks is the 8th hitter in the inning. Pitching down and in. Hit in the air. Long run for the center fielder. He makes his 5th play of the night. Well, St. Mary sends 8 to the plate. 3 of them scored. They have their second 3-run inning. Weston with another RBI. So now it's 7-1 St. Mary's at the end of 4. We'll start the 5th inning. 6, 7, and 8 for Spellman. Brady Flaherty, the pitcher, bounced out second and first. Lewis will start his 5th inning of work. Misses inside for a ball. Foul to the backstop. So Spellman thought they got back in it a little bit with the run to make it 4-1, and then St. Mary's gets 3. Out by a hit batsman, a walk, and an error. Curveball broke way late. Had Flaherty bailing out. Fishing for a ball. In for a strike, the count goes full. Hits it in the air. What a play. I don't know, Jerry, we don't have the numbers. They didn't give us any position changes. They batted for Driscoll. I don't know if he went back in. But that's a tremendous play, going a few steps to your left, going out into the outfield turf, and picking that. High for a ball. Swing and a miss. At one point tonight, Lewis had 5 straight outs with strikeouts. And here's another one. Curveball gets him. 8 strikeouts for Lewis.
Left field number 20, Caleb Foster.
Caleb Foster, the left fielder, struck out. Down the way for a ball. That one goes by and goes to the backstop. Well, now I know it wasn't Jaden Driscoll, the second baseman, making the play because he just chased the foul ball. Foster draws a 2-out walk. Second walk given up by Lewis. First walk was picked off.
19, Kevin Sanchez.
Kevin Sanchez struck out. He was bottom 3 in the order in this inning. There were the 3 that Lewis had 3 consecutive strikeouts in the 3rd inning. Curveball bites the inside corner. Second inning was the only inning he didn't get a strikeout. That didn't miss by much. Waves at that pitch for strike 3. 2 more strikeouts.
He had a 4.5, 7-1 together.
9 strikeouts to go along with 2 walks and 3 hits. Eight, 9, and 1 for St. Mary's as they start at the bottom of the 5th inning. Well on their way to their 14th win. Behind Matt Lewis, the senior, on senior night. Seniors Gabe Diaz, base hit, scored a run. Isaiah Weston, senior, triple, single, sacrifice fly, knocked in 3. Matt Lewis, the pitcher, pitching an outstanding game so far. He also has a double. So through 5 with Spellman batting through 5, it's been a successful senior night. Number of the
Picture number 11, Matt Lewis.
That one bounces to the backstop. Looks like 16. Hit slowly to third. Safe at first. Pat Lewis chugging down the first base line gets his second hit.
Right fielder number 2, Gabe Diaz.
Cole Capathorn is the new pitcher for Spellman. In for a strike. Have to wait and see if where he hits, if they took Flaherty out of the game. Flaherty goes 4, gives up 7 runs. 5 of them are earned. Gave up 6 base hits. Walked 4, hit a batter, struck out 3. On the inside corner, a little bit of a curveball. This is Gabe Diaz. The right fielder flied to center, singled and scored. One of the seniors. Solid shot over the left fielder's head all the way back to the fence. Lewis is going to score. Diaz gets the second triple of the game for St. Mary's. So extra base hits. Lewis, the senior, got a double. Weston, the senior, got a triple. Diaz, the senior, gets a triple and an RBI. He's got his second hit.
Number 18, Braden Crawford.
High and tight to Braden Crawford. He flied out to center field as one trip. In for a strike. Hit to the screen. Wide for ball 4. Oh, excuse me, in for strike 2. Oh, strike 3, excuse me. I'm sorry, I missed that completely. I thought he was throwing the bat back to the dugout. Nate Cotone, hit for Driscoll. He stayed in playing second base. He made that nice play. Fielding a pop-up out in short center field. He reached on an error and scored. Solid shot for a base hit. Diaz scores his second run. And
Number 16, Nate Lee.
it's now 9-1. Nate Lee hit for Payon, walked and scored. In for a strike. Hit in the air. Long run for the left fielder. Thought he maybe lost that in the lights for a minute. Two away. Peterson has hit the hat trick. Walked and scored. Singled. Got hit by a pitch. Getting an RBI. So he's been on 3 different ways. He's DHing for the center fielder, Duvall. In for a strike. High and tight for a ball. Off to catch it. That moves the runner up. Rowan Merriman, who came in to hit for Josh Toney, is on deck. In for a strike. Fishing and the count goes full. Swing and a miss. They get Peterson for the first time. Well, St. Mary's does it again. Diaz, the senior, gets a big RBI. Catone got an RBI single. They put 2 more on the board. And they lead it 9-1 going into the 6th inning. Just after the 6th inning, it'll be the top of the order for Spellman. Go Boudiette, the center fielder. He's had a busy night. He's had 5 putouts. Shane Newhall is the new pitcher. So Matt Lewis goes 5, gave up the 1 run that was earned, 3 base hits, struck out 9, walked 2. St. Mary's has got pitching coming from everywhere. Lewis, Peterson, Doney, Zimmerman, Newhall. Most of them are underclassmen coming back next year. First time I've seen Newhall pitch, he usually plays first base. Hit in the air. That's Merriman, who went into play left for Doney, making the play. 1 up, 1 down. Ben Catton, the shortstop, has struck out twice. One's called, one swinging. Both against Lewis. Takes the pitch for a strike. Curveball just hung outside. Up and away for a ball. Sharply hit off Cotone. Catton will reach on the error. Hit it right on the nose, but just couldn't pick it up. Alex Conferrada. He struck out, but he singled in the fourth, and that brought in the one run that Spellman has. In for a strike. Hit the shot. This could be interesting. They turn the double play, so the error doesn't hurt. That's Braden Crawford, who's now the shortstop, over to Cotone, who's at second base. So Spellman's down to the last 3 outs. The error didn't hurt. We'll move into the bottom half of the 6th. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Spartans. Rowan Merriman will lead it off. He pinch hit for Doney, hit a sacrifice flag on RBI. Youngster, he's a freshman. Mentioned he had a very good basketball season. So Shamir's well on their way to their 14th win. And 3rd in a row after dropping 2. And again, one of those was a most difficult 1-0 loss to Bishop's Tank. In for a strike. Alex Conferrada is now on the mound. High for a ball. Hit foul. Maxwell Parent is on deck to hit for Isaiah Weston, and Merriman takes strike 3. Parent will hit for Weston. Weston had a huge senior night. Tripled in a run, sacrifice fly for a run, singled in a run. 2 for 2 with 3 RBI. Not bad on your senior night. Two quick strikes. Hit to second base. They make the play.
First baseman, number 14, J.J. Avery.
Jason Avery will hit for senior marks. He's the son of Rich, who was the caretaker of these two facilities. Does an outstanding job. Not an easy time when you got 5 high schools, and as soon as the game is postponed or called off, you start getting gray hair, wondering how you're going to get everything back, because there's very few spaces to make games up. But Rich Avery does a tremendous job. Hit foul back. Jason Avery, otherwise JJ. Popped up. Right fielder coming on. So a 1-2-3 inning, the first for Spellman. We finished 6, 1 inning to go. 9-1, St. Mary's over Spellman. Josh Petruzzo, the catcher, will lead off the 7th inning. He has walked and struck out. Newhall will start his 2nd inning of work. Eric Dana has got an awful lot of players in the game, and here on senior night, and the seniors have sparkled. High and tight for a ball. Missing for a ball. Hit foul back, and the count goes full. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Ten strikeouts for St. Mary's pitching. Lewis got 9 of them. Jason Cunningham, third baseman, grounded to short, grounded to second. High for a ball. Hit foul back. Way wide for a ball. And that's a walk. Colin Aruda will pinch hit for Flaherty, the pitcher. Former pitcher. Lined in the center field, it's going to be a base hit. So first and second with one out. Jeremy Shapansky struck out and struck out. Takes the pitch for a strike. Slices it foul past first base. Way up and away. The problem for Derek Dana tonight has been getting people in the game to get some playing time. Missing wide. Count evens at 2. So we're going to get a split here tonight. English came up short. Call third strike. Second strikeout for Newhall. English came up short against Malden. They rallied but came up short 8-6, and he virtually gave it away with a few errors in key spots. In for a strike. Caleb Foster, the left fielder, struck out and walked. Just missed outside. Hit foul, and Spellman's down to the last strike. hit foul, and he'll stay alive. Swing and a miss. Strikes out the side. Newhall comes in. 12 strikeouts for St. Mary's pitching, 9 by Lewis. St. Mary's will go to 14-2. Spellman will drop to 3-12. And an outstanding performance by Matt Lewis. Goes 5, gives up 1 run earned, 3 base hits, strikes out 9, walked 2. He also, 2 of the people, 1 of the walks and 1 of the hits, he picked off at first base in the first 2 innings. So he was outstanding. St. Mary's got a run in the first. Domeno walk, stole second. After 2 outs, Peterson drew a walk. Peterson, Domeno double steal second and third. A ground ball to second, went right through the wickets, 2 runs scored. And then Isaiah Weston, one of the seniors who had a big night, drilled a triple to knock in the run to make it 3-0. They got another run in the third. Payon led with a single. Peterson got a single. Doney drew a walk. A sacrifice fly by Weston made it 4-0. They got 3 runs in the fourth. Diaz, the senior, led with a single. Stole second, stole third. Catone hitting for Driscoll reached on an error. Nate Lee hitting for Payon, drew a walk, loaded the bases. Peterson got hit by a pitch, forcing in a run. Rowan Merriman hitting for Doney, hit a sacrifice fly for a run. Weston got his 3rd RBI with a single. It was 7-1 at the time. Spellman got a run in the top of the fourth on a single, a stolen base, and a single by Conferrada. St. Mary's got 2 more in the 5th. Lewis led off with a single. Diaz tripled for a run after an out. Catone got a base hit for an RBI for the other run, and it was 9-1, and that was the final score. For St. Mary's, Domeno drew a walk, scored a run. Catone coming in relief, reached on an error, got a single, scored a run, knocked in a run. Jared Payon had a base hit, scored a run. Nate Lee coming in for him, drew a walk and scored a run. Jacob Peterson had a walk, a single, a hit batsman, scored a run, knocked in a run. Josh Doney reached on an error, drew a walk, scored a run. Hitting for him, Rowan Merriman had a sacrifice fly. Isaiah Weston, senior, had a big night, triple, sacrifice fly, single, knocked in 3. Matt Lewis, to go along with his outstanding pitching performance, had a double and a single, scored a run. Gabe Diaz, senior, had a big night, single, triple, scored 2 and knocked in a run. And it was Lewis on the mound, and then Newhall comes in, pitches the last 2, strikes out the side in the 7th inning after Lewis had struck out 9 through the first 5, and St. Mary's wins it by a score of 9-1. They'll go to 14-2. They're ranked number 3 in Division 3. Spellman will drop to 3-12. So we hope you enjoyed it. 9-2, St. Mary's for their 14th win. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.